guys, and welcome to the Pots Perspective channel. And I'm Samantha. I'm the one that's going to be posting all the stuff on the channel. If you don't know already, I have a podcast called The Pots Perspective. It is also on this channel, so if you haven't looked at it, go and take a look. I highly recommend, especially if you have POTS syndrome or a chronic illness. And so today I'm going to go into what this channel is going to be about and kind of like what to expect on this channel and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. So on this channel, I am going to be going through a lot of different things. There's going to be a lot of different things posted. It's kind of just going to be what I go through on a daily basis. So like a day in the life, a week in the life, tips and tricks for managing POTS, tips and tricks for managing a chronic illness, like things to wear, things not to wear, how to maybe, I don't know, go on an airplane with POTS or any chronic illness, how to just manage life with a chronic illness, how to eat healthy on a chronic illness, and what healthy is for someone with a chronic illness like POTS. Because if you don't know already, with POTS, for a lot of it, POTS patients, not everyone, but you need to have a higher intake of salt to help manage your symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, and stuff like that. So I'm going to go into the diet that I find works well. What I'm also going to be going into is I'm also a dancer, and besides dancing, I like to do Pilates, I like to box, I like to just walk trails. Um, but dancing is a pretty big one. I've been doing it since I was a little kid, and I love doing it. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to go into a lot of that stuff and maybe show you guys some dance stuff. Like, I know that they're gonna be like, how do you have POTS and how can you dance? And I'm going to go into that story if everyone wants me to. So that's gonna be another part of my channel of what I will be posting. And I'm planning on posting every other week, planning on it because POTS isn't linear. It's not the same all the time. There are times during the week that I just feel terrible, and I'm going to share that with you guys as well, and how I try to make myself feel less terrible. Also, guys, I'm so sorry for my nails. I didn't get to do them, so they look a little ugly right now. But here we are. Um, what else? On top of that stuff, I'm probably gonna have a bunch of videos on new gadgets and gears that I find, on what helps with POTS, like like compression gear, what compression gear to buy, which ones not to buy, because you don't want it to compress too much where you lose circulation. So I'm gonna go into like which ones are the better ones and tell you guys. What else I'm gonna also go into too is maybe a college day in the life. That would be interesting because I'm almost done with my college career. I know, it's so sad. So to go into a college day in the life would be definitely interesting. And then I also work and I have an internship stuff, so I can kind of like show you how to, because my job mainly you sit at a desk, so I can show you how I manage sitting at a desk all day working, basically, if anyone needs to see that. And then I'm also probably gonna go into maybe some of my bracelet making because I do have a Etsy shop. It's called TheChronicSpark, and I'll put it in the description below. But it's basically I make a bunch of bracelets about a bunch of different chronic illnesses and ones that aren't so much chronic illnesses, but our awareness as well. And then I also sometimes post on the shop some bracelets that aren't for chronic. It's just to have on there if anyone wants to not buy one that's for chronic illnesses. And then I'm probably gonna go into like some hobbies that I enjoy and like, and maybe some behind the scenes of my podcast, because I think I mentioned this in the beginning, but I have a podcast, and maybe I'll go into how I prepare for all of that, because that you need to sit down as well, so I could show you how I get ready for posting a podcast and what I do exactly. I can also, let's see, trying to give you guys an inside scoop of what this channel is going to be about, so you can see if you want to subscribe or not. Because let's be for real, sometimes you don't want to subscribe, and I get it. So, yeah. I can also probably go into a bunch of different things, honestly. And I'm honestly thinking about maybe posting either once a month for now, and then as it gets more popular, every other week. Because on the off weeks that I don't post, I'm going to probably post a podcast. I haven't posted a podcast yet, but I'm planning on posting one this week. I honestly don't know what topic yet because it's only the beginning of the week and I post it at the end of the week. But I'm hope that you guys tune in. I'll also put that description of I have one on Spotify and then the one that's on YouTube, so you can probably just look on my channel and subscribe if you want, so you can get a notification that I posted it. Yeah. So I know that this was a lot to handle. So rewatch it if you need to, or don't rewatch it if you need to, and just read the description that I put. And so, with further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed my little introduction, and see you next time. Bye.